Hi, welcome. My name is Larea. I'm here to spread a little bit of my love, a little bit of my wisdom, and honestly, kind of what I picked up last weekend and here while I'm here in Sedona at the moment. My phone is gonna die, so this is gonna be a quick video. But basically, I am here to talk about the feminine wound that it seems like the whole world is kind of trying to heal at the moment, or try to remember that that is what is going to carry us throughout everything. Basically, I'm here to send love to you who may not have a mom, who may not have ever had a mother figure in their life. Um, my heart really goes out to you. Just know that you are really not alone in this world. You know, without your mother, it may seem like there's no one in this entire world to run to, especially if both of your parents have passed away. My true condolences go out to you, and I send you a really massive embrace because it is it is very difficult when you feel like you have nobody to run to or confess or confine into. It was 4:04 when I looked at the clock, but basically, you have a home within yourself. You have that nurturing, mothering, father fathering aspect within you. Yes, it's nice to have those people to play those roles in our life, but we don't need them to be there per se. Like you can literally tap in to what your body and what yourself needs and ask, what do I need right now? Do I need a father or do I need a mother? You know, like, God, please send me my mother, my divine mother to me, and to allow me to feel it within my body, you know, within my heart. Allow me to feel my father God, you know, my the essence of a father figure, you know, and the essence of a mother figure. I'm kind of really focused on the mother figure right now. I know that I feel like there's just a large wound behind the parenting aspect, to be honest. But what's going to take us through this next chapter in our world is learning to have empathy and learning to love one another. You know, it starts with allowing the feminine within us all, guys, girls, grandpas, grandpas. I always say grandma, grandpas, mothers, fathers, because it doesn't matter what age you are. It doesn't matter what you've gone through, who you are, how much money you have, or anything. It really depends on going within yourself and asking, what do I need at this moment to create a love within my mindset that won't tear me down, that won't tear other people down, and won't cause destruction within this world. Um, Honestly, my body's shaking a little bit, and I'm not cold from the river. I think this is a river or lake, but creek. It's a creek. But anyways, it's like this sensation within my body that kind of tenses up and starts shaking. You know, it reminds me of my child self when I would hear people arguing. My body would tense up and start shaking, like my teeth would be chattering. If this happens to you, please sit with yourself and say, why am I feeling this way? Are these my feelings or are these somebody else's feelings? If they're somebody else's, please resend back to love, resend back to the light. You know, don't send that back to the sender, you know. You don't want to keep that karma keep going. You want to create dharma. You want to allow that to go back to the light, to the source of where it came from, which is the light source, love. You know, we humans say love because it's the highest source of all, which is true in this world, right? I'm talking fast again because my phone's gonna die and I want to get this message out. Stop going back into your life and looking at things that were messed up and continuing to feed that narrative. Allow yourself to send love to whatever made you feel small or whoever you made small, you know? It's time to look at this time as we're sending love to whatever part of us that is being brought up in our minds, within our body. You know, we're being reminded to heal, to send love to that person who is that is happening at that time, you know? Because imagine it this way. You're not getting random thoughts for no reason or random feelings for no reason within your body. You know, you really have to sit and ask, be conscious 24/7 throughout your day and ask, why am I feeling this way? You know, where is this coming from? I don't want this anymore. I send love to that part of me, you know? Imagine when you're thinking about these things, what if literally that time that you were feeling down and out, maybe you were feeling suicidal, maybe you were wanting to run away, maybe you just felt like there was no end to life, you know, or it was just constantly going. Like imagine that part of you that's thinking those negative thoughts is reaching out to something, reaching out. Maybe you didn't believe in God, maybe you don't believe in God, maybe you don't believe in anything, and you're reaching out just to grasp something. Allow yourself to be that something. Allow yourself to send love to that person who you were, and say it out loud. Remind them that you are not that person. You are this. You are so powerful, so capable of so much more than what you are visualizing right now. You know, start visualizing something different that you want to create. If that's being a loving mother that you didn't have, please be that. Please be that to the humans in this world, to everyone, not just children, but to everyone, because we all are children. We all are a child. We have that child aspect within us all, and it's funny to me because I am so playful throughout everything that I do. I am dancing and spinning and jumping around like a clown. I probably look like a fucking clown because people are over here laughing in my face and saying you're weird. I don't give a crap about what you think about me. I know that the child in you is wanting to do that, wishing it could jump up and down because you can't. Your weight, your body can't hold within your bones. You know, you can't even jump up and down because you're so low dense energy that it's dragging you down, literally. That weight that you're putting on is energy dragging you down. You're eating your energy and it's killing you. It's killing you, and I'm sorry to say that that's that's the reality. That's the harsh reality of this life, and you have to understand that there is a greater good and there is a greater bad for all. You know, there is good and there's bad. There's yin and yang, and you need to understand the majority of people that are creating the destruction, karma. The people that are creating the love, the light, the connection, light. It's creating dharma. It's creating good things to happen and flow. If we want to see a massive change within this reality, we have to start focusing more on the positive of everything. When we start praying, stop saying those low, dense, negative energy words. I can't. I'm scared. I don't want this, but I do. I want this, but cursing yourself. You're literally cursing yourself. You saying you want something, and then you say, literally right after that, I wish one day in the next lifetime. What in the world are you talking about? What if there is not a next time? What if there is no tomorrow? What if there's no nothing in reality to where you can just be that right now? What if there was no time? If time did not exist, none of this would exist. None of this would be able to exist. The water wouldn't be able to be flowing because there is no time that will capture that moment. We are capturing moments here, folks. We need to connect with that moment and realize that our energy is being drawn to everything. Yo, my phone ended. It got too hot. It overheated. It ended at 4:04. 4:04. Anyways, I slid on a rock. Maybe I'll insert that video. I don't know. But anyways, I'm just come back here to tell you, really ask yourself if you're a guy, female, male. Really ask yourself, what do you need inside you to help you feel whole, to help you feel secure within yourself, and honestly within your heart. Like, do you feel complete? Because if not, then like really ask yourself why don't you feel complete? You know, like really say, please send me my feminine aspect to show me the love that I have for myself, you know? Send the highest power of me that is in my feminine and masculine and show me how it would feel within my body. Give me a vision on how it can look like, you know? guys, this is just immaculate. This is immaculate. Oh my gosh. Anyways, I'm gonna head on out now. This was probably a fast video. Basically, protect your energy, allow yourself to heal, and don't run to people for a quick fix. Don't run to things for a quick fix. If anything, run to this. Run to something like this, you know? Because this is a quick fix, yeah, but you're going to have this memory for a very long time, and you're going to remember how it made you feel and how you won't be feeling it when you leave, you know? Really connect with nature, guys. Connect with yourself and look up away from your phone. Look at the sun. Like, how long can you stare at the sun? Because I can stare at it for a long time. But look at the mountains, look at the clouds. If you don't have mountains, look at the hills. If you don't have hills, look at the dead grass. Whatever you have. Look at the cactus. Okay? Look at the palm trees. Anyways, guys, I'm gonna go hang out with my sister and go eat and enjoy my time while I have it, because then I gotta drive back home. Spread love to the water, to nature, to all the elements. If you don't know the elements, we got the earth element, we got the fire, we got the water, and the air, okay? We got ourselves as well. We carry it all within us. So, peace and blessings, and honestly, may you deserve everything that your highest divine self deserves, because you do. You do deserve it, and everyone does. Everyone deserves love. Everyone deserves a mother and a father that love them. So make sure you heal that part within yourself, and that can be true for you, baby. I'm gonna keep my thoughts to myself. But anyways, I send love to those mothers who need to heal themselves. Baby, you're not a bad person. You know, you are a human being, and you're being dealt cards, and you have to play them by what you're being dealt with, okay? We're not here to judge, we're here to uplift and shift. And if you want to be a part of that, start asking what your self needs, start asking what your child self needs, and start healing that part of you, because you have the power within. Anyways, bye. Slide rock it is. Oh, I'm gonna have a gnarly bruise right there. Fudge.